Hey guys, it's Jacey. Welcome to my channel. So this is gonna be my very first ever pregnancy vlog. I'm currently 17 weeks and 4 days pregnant with my first baby. I'm so excited. So it's kind of just gonna be a chill sit-down video explaining my pregnancy so far. I want to start off with how I found out and my symptoms in the beginning. So I found out I was pregnant in October 2018. I have a period tracker app and I'm always usually on time. Like maybe it's off by like a day or 2 days at the absolute most. So I waited and waited and my period did not come, obviously. And it was the weekend and me and my boyfriend were home, so I was like, let's just go get a test just to be sure. And at this point I was already like, I was having cramps, I was bloating. So we got the test and I took it and there's 2 lines. So my heart was like racing. I remember I was so like nervous, but we were really excited, and I never got any morning sickness. But I mean, in the beginning I didn't really have a whole lot of symptoms other than cramping, bloating, tired, but nothing like really that bothered me. I was still able to work through my whole first trimester with no problem. Now, let's fast forward to 17 weeks, 4 days, and as for symptoms, like they said, when I say they, I mean my pregnancy apps, that you're gonna have so much energy in the second trimester, that everything's gonna be so much easier and you have less symptoms, but that was like not the case for me. It was complete opposite. I got all of my pregnancy symptoms, it seems, once I hit second trimester. I'm like, the tiredness is like, I'm overly tired. I could probably sleep like 12 to 15 hours, get out of bed and just be like, I'm tired. Like, it's insane. I have bad heartburn. I get heartburn every day. It seems like anything I eat, I get heartburn. I take Tums, but I try not to, just because I want to try to be like no medication. Like, I know Tylenol and stuff like that for headaches is okay, but I try not to, unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, heartburn is a huge one for me, and it's like all day, and I just try to drink water. I've heard to drink milk. Somebody also told me to drink baking soda and water, which I tried. I could not drink it. It was disgusting. Another symptom I have is headaches. So I suffer from migraines since I was a little girl. So the whole headaches symptoms didn't come as a surprise to me. I get them usually every day, not very badly, but I mean, it's annoying. Like, who wants to have a headache every day? So I take Tylenol sometimes for that. Sometimes I'll drink a cup of coffee, which usually helps, but I try to stay away from the caffeine as much as possible. I know you're allowed 200 milligrams of caffeine a day. Another symptom I have is that I'm so thirsty all the time. And I don't know if this is linked to low iron, because I did, I tested, did a blood test, and it did come back that my iron is low. I know that a lot of people say you crave ice when you have low iron, but I don't crave ice. I haven't really had any cravings, but I'm just like thirsty all the time. I have 1 liter water bottle that I'm like constantly filling up. That's most of my pregnancy symptoms so far, other than I get this, I don't even know what it's called, sciatic nerve pain or something. It's like in my lower back on the left side, and when I'm walking, it like shoots pain all the way down to my ankle. So sometimes I'm like limping when I'm walking out in public, which probably looks kind of crazy. So this week, I've noticed my baby has started to move a lot. I started feeling him or her moving around week 13. So yeah, around week 13 is when I felt the first little flutters. At first I thought maybe it was just gas, but now I'm 17 weeks, so I'm starting to realize like, okay, it's not gas. I can feel the difference between gas and little kicks, and it's really exciting. This week they've become quite a bit stronger to the point where I can actually feel them from the outside of my belly, which I love. My boyfriend has not been able to feel them yet. Every single time he leaves the room is when the baby's like kicking. I'm like, come, and he comes, and then he's like, I don't feel anything. I'm like, yeah, the baby's not kicking. So we don't know the gender. We're actually finding out February 6th, which I'm super excited about, but we are not going to tell anybody. We're gonna keep it to ourselves. My family lives in Saskatchewan and we live in Toronto, so we're gonna go visit them in April. I'm gonna have like a little baby shower and gender reveal because it's where all of my family and friends are. So that's really exciting. I think it's gonna be a boy, to be honest. I don't know why, I just have like this like feeling in my body. I'm just like, it's gonna be a little boy. Initially I wanted a girl, but you know, I'll be happy with either. My boyfriend wants a boy. He actually has a son, and he's been asking for a brother, so we'll all be really happy if it's a boy. We haven't bought anything yet so far, and I feel like the other day I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, like we're having the baby in June and we haven't bought a single thing yet. And it was because like we were like, well, we'll wait until we know, because I don't want to buy gender neutral clothes because I don't really know like what are gender neutral colors. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to buy white. I feel like buying white for a baby is just not a good idea. So we'll find out February 6th, and that's when we'll start buying things, but we're gonna keep it a secret. So as for cravings, like I've always heard of women saying like, oh my god, I had these crazy cravings, like eating weird stuff, like weird food combinations, and like going crazy and like making their like husbands or go to the store for them at like 3 in the morning because they're craving something. But I actually don't have like specific cravings. Most of the time I actually like, I'm like not even interested in food at all. I don't know if that's weird, like am I just weird? Like I'll see food and I'm like, I know that I love this food, and I'm like, okay, like if I was not pregnant, would I eat this? Like, yeah, probably. But for some reason, like I look at it and I just can't eat it. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know what they're called, food aversions. I have cried because my boyfriend's eating something and I want it so badly, but my body's just like, no, you're not having that today, sorry. And it's like, it's so frustrating, but I'm dealing with it, and I don't want to complain too much because I don't want to bring negative energy to this pregnancy. You know, I want to have a healthy baby, a healthy pregnancy, and so far I have. So for sleeping, I have found myself starting to get uncomfortable when I'm sleeping. I get like, so I know I've read a lot of things about sleeping, like you're supposed to sleep on your left side. I've heard that sleeping on your back is not good because there's like a vein that runs right behind your uterus. But I guess if your uterus is laying on that when you're laying down on your back, it kind of restricts blood flow a little bit to you and your baby. So that's scary. And I don't want to do that. But it's hard sometimes because I'm a back sleeper, 100%. But I've been trying, you know, like I'm propping pillows up. I don't have a pregnancy pillow, but I put like pillow like between my legs, under my belly, on my back. I'm just trying to keep myself on the left side, always sleeping on the left side. You can sleep on your right side. It's not that it's like dangerous or anything. It's just, I guess that sleeping on your left side prevents acid reflux, heartburn, and indigestion. And I've had all of those this pregnancy, so I don't want to sleep on my right side and try to like make it worse, because having heartburn when you're trying to sleep is not fun at all. And it sucks because I actually did not get any heartburn like ever in my life. Like I had it like maybe a couple of times, and I thought that I was like dying. It's like, it's so uncomfortable for me. I'm sure it is for everyone else, but I don't know. I can't stand it. As I get bigger, I might invest in a pregnancy pillow, because propping myself up on like 100 million pillows is not very fun, and I'm sure my boyfriend is probably like not having a lot of fun squished in the corner of the bed. If you guys know any good pregnancy pillows that are not super expensive, because I'm not going to spend like $300 on a pregnancy pillow. That's crazy to me. So yeah, let me know if you know any good brands, anything that could help with sleeping. So at 17 weeks, the baby is the size of a pomegranate, which I think like is kind of like crazy to think. Like I don't know how big a pomegranate is, like this big. So the baby is like this big. I don't know. Anyways, I feel it just seems like crazy, like that's in my tummy right now, growing and kicking. So during week 17, the baby is practicing breathing, the amniotic fluid going in and out his or her lungs, practicing for coming out into the world. The baby can also hear sounds, which is so cool. I play music for the baby sometimes. I've heard of people doing that. I don't know if it has any benefit, but I mean, if I'm bored and I'm playing music, then why not let my baby listen to some too? Maybe here she is in there dancing. Who knows? Probably not. I don't dance very good. Oh, but my boyfriend, he's a really good dancer, so maybe. So that's it for today's video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope that you liked it. I'm gonna probably do weekly updates. I don't know if they'll always be sit-down videos though. I might like do some like vlogging, especially when we start buying baby things, setting up the baby's like little nursery area. I'll probably do some different style vlogging. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about. I'd love to know. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon. Bye.